and welcome to another video of me, Esther from Gather and Create. Today I'm going to be showing you a card using a couple of techniques. One of them is embossing, dry embossing using an embossing folder and the Big Shot. And the second is some sponging using sponge brayer to accent the embossing. It's using the lovely inside and out stamp set, which you'll find in the annual catalogue, Stampin Up catalogue, on page 157. It also has some coordinating dies, but I'm just going to use the stamp set today. The coordinating dies are lovely, and they're quite substantial in size with sentiments inside. So grab that and show you. There's the dies you can see there and how they coordinate. So buy the bundle and you will save 10% on the price when you bought together, or if you prefer just to do the stamping, then obviously you can buy the stamps separately in either red rubber, which I'm using today, or wood mount, which you can see in the picture there. And it's a lovely versatile stamp set, well worth a look. The sponge brayers I'm using are also in the annual catalogue, and let's get going on it. So I've done a couple of versions. This one is rose red, which I'm going to do again, and I went a little bit darker on the embossing. And then this one is berry burst. They both are with Bermuda Bay. The glimmer paper is from the Spring Summer catalogue, and it's on the Myths and Magic page 37. You get this lovely big stack of papers. That is 24 sheets, in fact, for $13.50 in this really useful size, 6 by 6 inches, and I absolutely love it. Feels a bit less painful to cut into a 6 by 6 sheet when you've got so many rather than 12 by 12. It's just perfect for the projects most card makers are using. There's a glittery, so you can see a lot of glitter everywhere. First thing I'm going to do is emboss that piece of Whisperite that I have here, which measures 10 by 14.4, and that is in centimetres. Excuse me if the camera wobbles just as I bring my Big Shot in, and there may be some of it that you can't see on camera. Just wondering what I did with my little strip of glimmer paper, which I had pre-cut. I'm sure oh, here we go. It's going to be more useful to find that now than in a moment. Okay, let's pop that to one side. So this is what we call a dynamic embossing folder. It's a bit thicker than the other embossing folders if you are familiar with them. It creates a deeper impression. That does mean that you have to change slightly the sandwich that you would make on your Big Shot. So I'm using one of the new Big Shot platforms, which comes with this and with the thin die adapter. You don't need the thin die adapter. You need your embossing folder, and I'm not going to emboss all the way down. I just want it about just over half, really. Yeah, I think about there is fine. And there, so you put that on top of your platform, and then you only need one of your plates. Put that over the top. So apologies if there's some of this you can't see, and if the table wobbles. Let's move my stamps. Run that through until I get to the edge of the embossing folder, and then I'm going to bring it back. see that's all done. So I've got the big shot to one side. So we're done with that. The ink from my fingers. I've just managed to dunk them in the ink on the stamp, which was already inked. So that's the embossing done. The next thing I'm going to do is the sponging. So I'm using the sponge brares which are in the annual catalogue, and they're really nice for lots of different techniques. I'm just going to go ahead with the rose red first. So I've done one darker, I've done one lighter, and I think I prefer the lighter out of the two. So I went over it quite a bit with the others, and now I'm going to try just doing it gently. That's the nice thing about just having these sort of tools at your fingertips, is that you can try different things and really have a good play. I'm going to go and ink up my Bermuda Bay and come back over. And I want them to kind of mix. Just go gently here, just apply different amounts of pressure and see what that does. Okay, I think I'm quite pleased with that little mixture of colours. Yep, I'm leaving that like that, and I'm just going to bring the other two in so you can see the different effects. Remember, this one was with Berry Burst though. I don't know if I've told you that already, but I used Berry Burst on that first one. Rose red, but much heavier on the inking. It's rose red that I've just used there, and this one obviously much lighter, and you can see a bit more of the Bermuda Bay. So different techniques will give you a different result, which is fun. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is the stamping. So I'm using the Lovely Sentiment, and I'm going to be using the As Can Be as well, from the Lovely Inside Out stamp set. So let's bring my rose red ink pad in. Inked up. And going to go about, and just centre that on the grid paper. Am I the right way up? Yes. Always good to check this. Okay, lovely. And then the next thing I want is my Bermuda Bay for the As Can Be. So ink that up the same. Checking if it's upside down. And then we can go about there. Then I'm going to go over some of the sequins with the Wink of Stella, which will make it a little bit more glittery still, because we're going to add some glitter, some of that nice shibby paper. I won't sit and colour each of them, but you get the idea. Let's hold that up so you can see. Hopefully you can see a little bit of sparkle coming through on that. Close that ink pad up, and I'm going to bring in this strip of glimmer paper that I've used. That's 1 centimetre by 10. Here's all the other This is your stack you'd receive. These gorgeous colours. Exclude that one. I'll pop everything on my blog. The link will be in the description, gatheringcreate.co.uk. There'll be a list of the sizes that I've used and also the products that I've used. We have a celebration event at the moment, which means when you spend £45 you can choose a level 1 gift for yourself, or there's a level 2 selection as well, including some newly added items when you spend £90. And the links to those are all on my blog as well. I'm just going to let that dry off just a little bit. So use a good amount of glue because obviously I'm going over some of the embossing still. And Bermuda Bay card base, A4 cut in half, scored at 10.5. Going to be finding a lot of glitter on today. Don't want to swipe that because the glue, the ink might be wet still. Do like a bit of sparkle. I'm a big fan of glitter. So I hope you enjoyed seeing a couple of different techniques. Another way to use your embossing folder and your sponge brayers. Getting inky is a lot of fun. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. That little bit of glue on my fingertip. Take that away. So there we have it. Bring those two back in again so you can see the comparison. 3 cards, 2 colours and lots of possibilities. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.